The dashcam driver is traveling down a two-lane highway when a silver car up ahead completely loses control. For some unknown reason, it drifts off the right side of the road at high speed, completely veering into the grass. The car then flips over and crashes directly into the ditch. Thankfully, a white SUV immediately pulls over to check on the driver and offer assistance. A rear dashcam captures a high-speed pursuit on a busy road. A dark gray Perodua Myvi is chasing a silver minivan at reckless speeds. The minivan tries to make a sudden lane change, but the chasing car hits it from behind, sending it crashing hard into the center divider and leaving both vehicles with massive structural damage. A dashcam captures a severe multi-car collision right near an exit ramp. Watch closely as traffic is moving smoothly, but then a silver sedan attempts a reckless last-second lane change to make the exit. The sedan completely cuts off a black car in the adjacent lane. The silver car clips the front end of the vehicle, causing the black car to instantly lose control, spin across the lanes, and crash violently into the concrete highway barrier. A dashcam captures a massive T-bone collision at a busy intersection. Traffic is moving forward normally with the green light when a blue SUV pulls out right into the middle of the junction. For some reason, the driver fails to yield to oncoming traffic. A red sedan traveling straight has absolutely zero time to react, slamming directly into the side of the SUV at full speed. The impact forces the blue vehicle into a spin, while the red sedan is left with severe front-end damage, requiring immediate emergency assistance at the scene. A dashcam captures a terrifying head-on collision during a late-night drive on an unlit road. The driver is traveling down a two-lane highway at 45 miles per hour when an oncoming vehicle suddenly begins to drift completely out of its lane. The car crosses over the double yellow center lines directly into the driver's path. With absolutely no time to react, slam on the brakes, or swerve out of the way, the two vehicles collide head-on at full speed, causing a massive impact that instantly cuts the footage short. A dashcam captures a sudden and severe single-vehicle accident at a rural intersection. The driver is cruising along a straight stretch of road when a black sedan up ahead attempts to execute a routine left-hand turn. However, the driver carries far too much speed into the corner and loses complete control of the vehicle. The sedan veers sharply off the asphalt, careens through the grass, and violently crashes into a hidden ditch, leaving behind a massive cloud of dust and debris. A dashcam captures a heavy intersection collision on a clear day. Watch closely as a black car up ahead slows down and attempts to make a sharp left-hand turn across the oncoming lanes. Unfortunately, the driver completely cuts off a white SUV that was traveling straight through the junction. The white SUV has absolutely no time to stop, slamming directly into the side of the turning black car with enough force to scatter debris across the entire roadway. A dashcam captures a shocking rear-end collision on a wide city road. Ahead in the traffic, a black car is moving along smoothly in its lane. Suddenly, a white vehicle coming up from behind completely loses control and becomes disoriented. The driver completely fails to brake in time, slamming heavily into the back of the black car. The force of the sudden impact spins the black car completely sideways across the yellow lines, leaving both vehicles with substantial structural damage before coming to a sudden halt. A semi-truck's dashcam captures a frightening highway collision right on a narrow bridge. Traffic is moving along smoothly until a black sedan in the right lane completely misjudges an overtake maneuver. The driver completely loses control, overcorrecting blindly and drifting heavily into the left lane. It slams violently into the side of a white sedan traveling right next to it, pinned against the guardrail. The absolute carelessness of the black car's driver caused an unavoidable wreck that left both vehicles severely damaged on the bridge. Keep your eyes on the white vehicle traveling directly ahead in traffic. The driver suddenly loses complete control of the vehicle, and it becomes severely disoriented on the roadway. Realizing there are other cars in close proximity, the driver desperately swerves back and forth in a frantic attempt to avoid causing a multi-car collision. Without making contact with any other motorist, the white car slides completely sideways at high speed and slams violently straight into the concrete center divider. The sheer force of the impact was devastating, causing massive structural damage as the front end completely crumples, the bumper shatters, and engine oil leaks heavily onto the asphalt. Miraculously, no other vehicles were taken out in this terrifying wreck. Always stay alert to your surroundings and drive defensive.